Hi Virgos, I hope that you're doing well. This is going to be a general reading for the collective Virgo energy. Please note that because it's a general reading, the messages will not resonate with everybody. So please don't go putting, thumbs down because it didn't relate to your situation. It's a general reading. If you'd like a reading specific to your situation, please go ahead and book a private reading, okay? And if the message doesn't resonate for you this time, don't worry about it. Check back again next time. Maybe that one will. Again, it's just general readings, all right? If you're new here, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Welcome. We'd love to have you and to keep you. And to all of those returning in the community, I love you to the moon and back. You know I do. You know I do. So grateful for you. Yeah, so this is going to be a love reading for those who are either in a relationship or in a situationship. You know what I mean, like on and off type deal, that sort of thing. Ugh. And I'm just getting into the energy here. And if it does resonate, please go ahead and hit like. All right. Actually, no, just go ahead and hit like anyway. Just to make my day. Okay, these cards are not coming out. Virgo, please. Woohoo! All right. So the current energy is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Woo! And then you've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. See that? Reconciliation. Then you've got wedding. And let's get one more. So maybe you reconciled with somebody already from the past and now you're both really at a committed level to the point where you're going to get married, or maybe you did just recently get married. If so, congratulations. And now you're just enjoying your wedded bliss together, because the next one that came out was getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's interesting. I want to know more about this situation. Was somebody married? What's reconciliation, please, Spirit? Reconciliation for Virgos. Okay, yeah, so there was a lack of balance in the relationship. Somebody was giving more than the other. This is generally always the case. And whether that be emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, I mean, it's all tied together. And if there's any lack in the balance, then it's going to cause an issue in the relationship. So perhaps this reconciliation happened because when time was taken out, people decided, hey, it's time that we come together and we start treating each other like equals. Okay? And maybe that's, yes. You could be dealing with a fire sign. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Doesn't have to be, because we all have the signs we have a number of signs, if you will, in the chart. But this represents somebody that is very fiery, bold, creative, life of the party. This one, go, go, go. This one just goes and goes and goes, like the Energizer Bunny, if you will. Full of life, a lot of fun, a lot of spirit in them. That is definitely the Queen of Wands. So maybe that's what drew either you to that energy, or that's what draws them to you if you have that energy yourself. Yeah, because there was going to be a new beginning. So you guys definitely did have a new beginning here. You both decided to clean up the mess of the past and take a leap of faith for a new start. Brilliant. So this wedding card. Now the thing too, though, is with the Fool, and I just got this now, thank you, Spirit, is we got to be careful too, because sometimes we're not looking before we leap, and maybe everything seemed all great, and then a wedding, I don't know, an engagement happened, maybe you're planning the wedding, but then something to do with the getting to know each other. Let's see. Yeah, see, I knew I was getting that feeling coming on, because now I've got the Five of Pentacles. So this is usually an external factor. It's not generally something to do exactly with the relationship. It can be that somebody just left the other out in the cold, but I don't really feel like that. I feel like there might be neglect going on again. And that could be on an emotional level, whatever, be it spiritual. But I believe it's down to external factors. Maybe the wedding couldn't go on because of this COVID situation, right? And so maybe that dampened the plans, and it had to be moved up to the future. Maybe you're dealing with another earth sign, because this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's a provider. Could have already been married for that matter. And maybe that's what wedding is symbolizing here, is that you're dealing with somebody who is married, and maybe they are in the process of leaving their old marriage. Okay? And maybe they're planning on leaving that marriage because now they want to get to know you, with that getting to know each other card there. That being said, there is no action being taken at this point in time. There hasn't been a victory. So I'm really getting, again, I'm getting this feeling of canceled wedding. Something broke up, or maybe if you're waiting for somebody to leave another person, it's not happening yet, because the Chariot reversed means there's just no action being taken, no self-control really. But that being said, the Wheel of Fortune is here. So this is destiny, fate, karma, okay? And what is it here for, please, Spirit? I'm getting the feeling that maybe this just wasn't the time. Yeah, it may not have been the time, because there was a lot of stress and anxiety, a lot of fears that were circling. But the good thing is that whomever was feeling this is now coming out of that energy. Okay, so maybe a cycle has ended, maybe a wedding didn't happen and there was a lot of stress about it, but maybe now everyone's coming to the conclusion that, hey, it's okay, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean that, you know, we're never going to get married. It just means that it's got to be postponed, right? The Moon, coming out of confusion, coming out of darkness, coming out of not really knowing what's going on. All right, maybe somebody got some cold feet in this situation, and then that left someone confused and stressed. But I'm not really getting that. I'm just really getting that there were some plans made, and then all of a sudden it got fudged up. Because this is the World. Normally this would mean closing out cycles and beginning anew, but no, this is not ended. Not ended. Maybe you're on and off with somebody who's married, and that's what that reconciliation piece is that you guys keep coming back towards each other, but it's this wedding piece, because it's right in the middle, that's making me think that you might be tied up with somebody who's already in a committed relationship or married. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, tired of dealing with it, tired of waiting, right? This is somebody who has done so much. Every single one of those wands is a bunch of experience behind them, and they've just been, you know, hanging out, waiting, it seems, and they're tired of it. And each time, you know, this may fall apart and then come back, fall apart, come back, maybe through this getting to know each other phase. It's just taken a lot out of someone here in this situation. The Tower, yeah. Somebody just avoided a Tower moment, and that is where that could have been a breakup. It could have been an accident of some sort that could have happened. But yeah, basically something has not ended yet. Something has not been destroyed so that it could be rebuilt. And maybe, again, I'm really getting this feeling that if you're dealing with somebody who's married, you might be the mistress, or they are the mistress and you're married, and somebody is just not leaving that relationship yet because a new foundation is not being built. But somebody's getting tired of fighting for this, all right? Because that's 7 of Wands reversed. Somebody is saying, you know what, I don't want to put any more effort or in, yeah, see? Next card that came out, Ace of Wands upside down. They're saying, I don't want to put any more effort into this. I've got no more energy. I've got no more life force to even put towards this anymore because I'm tired of it. I've had enough. I've had enough of my heart being played with each time we say we're going to go somewhere with this and we don't. 9 of Cups. They saw you, or you saw them, as the dream come true. This is their ultimate wish being granted, right? Or somebody's indulging. Maybe someone's drinking away their pain about the situation, but I just really feel that the fire has gone out because of that Ace of Wands that came out, that they just, they don't even know if this is their wish fulfillment anymore. There's no moving to calmer waters right now. Seems like this situation is still stuck in rough waters, meaning that it's just so convoluted and so complicated that nothing is getting resolved here. Nothing is moving forward, right? You're just staying stuck. 5 of Swords. There we go. Maybe it caused arguments. And of course it would do. Third-party situations always result in arguments. And maybe this person or yourself have finally just said, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I don't care. I don't want to win anymore. I want to be done. I just want to be done with this. I don't want to fight. Virgo, there's your card upside down. Taking time alone. Trying to gain a better understanding or a higher perspective. Self-reflection. Reflection on the situation. This is taking time for yourself and hasn't been doing it because it's in reverse, right? Maybe not listening to intuition to a degree, but that's more or less the High Priestess. But this is, again, not being wise in this situation, if you will, but somebody in this connection is wanting to make plans for their future. And right now, because I'm looking at this card and there's nothing in front of this individual, I feel like they don't even care what it is, just as long as it's something different and then they can turn their back on this past. They just don't want to deal with it anymore. They want a brand new life. They want to plan for a new life. There's no open and honest communication about this, but I think what this is also stating is that a decision hasn't been made yet. A decision has not been made yet as to whether or not they're going to draw that final line in the sand. Okay? But somebody's going to have to make a decision because either you or the other person are sad. They're feeling regrets. They're crying over this spilt milk here. You see these 3 cups? They're not looking at what else is available to them. They're looking at, oh, okay, well, this is 2 cups. It's not exactly the 3 that I wanted, but there's still 2 cups, right? Like they're just sad, heartbroken, miserable. And that's fair. I mean, if you were promised something and it never came through, they want a victory. Somebody has fought a battle here and they want a victory. They don't want this stagnancy. They've gone through enough. They're tired of fighting for something that's not stable, right? Because this is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is saying, stability is not there. And if it isn't a stable, happy home that's abundant and, well off and doing well, then somebody wants out. Yeah, see, somebody's taking their heart back. Somebody's taking their romance back. There's no action in this anymore. There's no action. I don't know, Virgs. I don't know. Yeah, somebody wants new love. See? Look at that. They're coming out of their head because there's that 8 of Swords. They're tired of restricting themselves for something that just isn't worth it. They're not getting what they need out of this. Whomever this is not getting what they need. And they want that new love. They are now taking that blindfold off that you'll see in the 8 of Swords. And they're releasing themselves. They're freeing themselves. Because they know they deserve love. And even if that means that they just love themselves for a while. Focus on themselves. That's what they're going to do. But yet still, the issue is that nothing is transforming here. Nothing is growing. It's just the same old, right? So it's not completely ended yet, but I do have a feeling it might do. And maybe if you guys are married, maybe you're getting to know somebody else. Maybe that's what this represents, is new love. Because the next cards that came out were, It was the Eight of Wands as well as the Hangman. So if new love has come in, it could be that you guys are talking. You may have met online and it's a bit of a distance. But the thing is that this is action, communication, journeys, wanting to actually do something. And there's a new perspective here, right? This is about somebody not being happy in the situation that they're in. So the action is going to take place. And maybe that action is going to be towards somebody new if they're not already doing it, right? Because here we go again, communication, Ace of Swords. Look at that, open, honest communication. That's a victory. So maybe they're feeling really good about themselves as they're getting to know somebody else. And there it is, Justice in reverse. The situation that is already existing is not balanced. And again, if it was that situation that I had mentioned about somebody being married, maybe the truth is going to come out that they're not going to get divorced. Maybe the truth is that they're not going to leave their previous partner. But that's pretty unfair, right? And as such, somebody's trying to give out their love, or maybe somebody's trying to apologize, or maybe they're just trying to give out little romance here and there, but somebody's not happy with it anymore. They're miserable. Maybe even over emotional and moody, just not happy about it anymore. Doesn't want to deal with it. You can't blame somebody for that. Six of Cups reversed. They're not seeing this as their soulmate relationship anymore. Not one bit. They're not reminiscing about it. They just don't want to deal with this anymore. And they're coming out of the heartbreak of it. They're coming out of the lack of movement. They're not going to sit here and be heartbroken over this forever. No. They'll take their own steps towards a life that they want, no matter what it takes. There we go. Four of Swords. Again, though, not ended. Yeah, this is going to just keep repeating itself, as from what I can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some advice from Spirit about what they have to say about this situation. Acceptance, yeah. So the Acceptance card came out, which is see yourself and others through the eyes of Spirit with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. What I think this card is just saying is either you or the person you're dealing with, it'd be best if it was both, just come to an acceptance that this just is a toxic situation. It's no good and it's not going to work for you and or them. And once you do that, you'll realize that it was a blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. And that is the truth. That is the truth. You know, even though it may seem crappy right now, if it is a divorce or if it is walking away because you're done waiting for somebody to get a divorce, whatever the situation is, it's not for you or it's not for them, and it's a blessing in disguise because honestly, something better is coming for you, and I totally believe that because of this new love card back here. And also the fact that the truth and the victory is going to come out and you're going to, free each other from all of this worry and stress of a situation that's just not coming together, right? So I don't know if this applies to your situation. If it does, leave me a comment below. Let me know how this is playing out in your life. I'd love to know. That being said, I do send you so much love, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.